was real. We lost it, but we can do it again. So that's why we ask, in terms of network, can we do it? Yeah, we can do it because we did it before.
Right.
We just have to remind people, here's our history. Three of us say, if you and I are having a conversation and we agree, we started. And then we talk to another person, you come in.
Right.
Now we got 4, now we got 8. We duplicate the process. We don't need 1,000 people.
Right.
But we need those who are committed to the movement, and that's what it is. But we didn't put that plan together.
Right.
It's there. So I said, all right, let's get some people together.
Hold on one
No
second.
matter what the business or service they are, I say, let's come to the table and say, okay, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? It's all right out.
Still coming.
Together, we're going to do all of it.
Hey, Terrence.
We'll prioritize it. We'll put the team together. We'll find those who want to be leaders.
Yes.
And we'll actually put it together. And we'll expand it. So the concept is very simple.
Are you still
Networking,
coming?
barter exchange, supporting one another, but true networking.
Okay.
No one gets to the top by themselves.
Exactly.
We all go together.
We do events of that nature. I'm loving what you're talking about. My head is already on fire about something, but I'm trying to figure out. So,
Okay, cool.
if
right here.
what I want to do is I'm going to talk to you on another.
It's good. It's
really
good. So get
elaborate on
ready.
something.
Come on down, because
And
we're
what I would
waiting
like
for
to
the rest
do
of the crowd
put
before
together
we
an
order.
event where I can have you to come down.
Come as you
What
are.
we do is the objective would be is to talk about
Semi
this.
casual.
Right. Okay.
You
But
know,
a lot of people when we start to get them, if they don't understand from the beginning, they get, oh man, I'm
All
not
right,
coming in and
do
listening
that.
to another man talk or
Right.
another woman talk. I don't want to hear, But that's not what it's about because what we're doing,
I am.
it may only be 50 people.
I'm here,
It may
so
only be
go ahead and
20.
get dressed. I'll
But
be here.
I would prefer it be 20 of serious people
Exactly.
versus 100 of people don't care.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But because of our network
They have
forces
to
that we have down
Yes,
here,
I
we're
think
guaranteed
so.
to at least get 100. I
Yeah,
know
they
of
got
close to
vegetables,
200
yeah.
people that will come. The fact is that what we have to do, and I will have to speak
You
with
ain't
you,
holding nothing up.
is to find out what's going to be the
Okay, bye-bye.
ultimate draw to get them to come so that we can not just have them come from around the corner because we want to talk to individuals who, like yourself, who's probably from Philly. I got some associates in New York or whatever, but I'm talking some people who have some connection. We are very connected down here. But at the same time, some of the people, like, after they get there, they got their lamb chops and gravy at home, they don't want to share it too much. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
exactly. That's the big challenge we face.
That's the challenge that we're going to run into. So, this is something. Actually, she said this. She told me that she mentioned your name specifically to me. And it's funny that you probably was the first one to come in that I can talk to.
All right.
But
Divine intervention.
yes, this would be something that would be real powerful for us to kick off for just the people who have been struggling with their business. And we took a fall in 2008, 2009, when it was prior to Obama coming into office.
Right.
And at that time, everybody lost a lot of money, a lot of dreams were destroyed, and a lot of hope was taken away. And it'd be something like this that'll put us in a position to let them know that it's up to us to establish it to a point and make it a force. Like you said, where it was the Black Wall Street that they don't know about.
Yeah.
Because there's many of us that don't have that information that need to know and take it serious.
Yep.
Because if you got enough people to sit down to even discuss about networking is a force that makes the success. Like she just said just now, somebody asked her about the restaurant, right? Now, we're talking to something so minute, but if I'm going to ask now, we're talking networking, so if I turned around and asked, how was it? When you was here? You was here, right?
I've been here several times.
You like the food?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, but you understand my point? So what we just did, she just acknowledged to give me somewhat the
Confirmation, and then before you even had your dish, you already feeling good that it's going to be a good dish.
Right, exactly. And what this is what we need to do.
We got some of the best cooks in the world.
Yeah.
Where they at?
Right.
They home, suffering.
Right.
They don't have money to get a building like this.
Right.
But we come together, hey, we'll provide a building. You do the service.
Right.
We split the profits.
Exactly.
It's a very simple concept. We make it complicated because it's always I, thinking I got to do it. No, when we put the we in the process, that's what that formula is all about. When we look at the we, the unity, it's possible, it's simple, and we can do it. Comes back to the challenge. Are you willing to do it?
Right.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to be committed to a movement like this? If you are, let's get busy. There's nothing we cannot do except fail if we don't try. So that's part of the concept. And so this is who I am. This is what I do. And I live it. Rachel will tell you 100%. We do training calls. We do radio shows. We travel anywhere people want us to come. But the movement is new where the ultimate goal is to have chapters. Because it's not going to be convenient, everybody going to New York, going to Philadelphia. We want to help each community. Because if we're in this community and the community comes together and we have a unity, we have networking, you run it. Do what you do best. Then we go to another community. And that starts to bring together what we call the Black Wall Street concept. Because the Black Wall Street, if you don't know the whole story, it took 3 years before $1 left the community. It was just continuously worked around that community.
Circulate within.
Within that community, smaller than Washington, D.C., there were easily, on any given day, 30, 40 millionaires walking the streets. They own everything. The ground, dust, the whole works. They know it. One of my business, I have a travel business. Brick and mortar travel agency for 10 years. My agency back in the 80s and the 90s was selected as one of the agencies to do a tour of Black Wall Street. They selected probably about 24 agents from the East Coast because they were promoting tourism in that area. So I was one of those agents that went. Not only did we see the place where it happened, we talked to individual descendants who went through it. So we got the true story besides the tourism story. See, the tourism story was just, a great community that was here. And we said, well, what happened? Well, things happened, life changed. So we went to the small Black community. We seen Aunt so-and-so, who was the granddaughter of so-and-so, who lived in this little church that was still standing. The whole town was gone. She said, come on in here. We sat down for 3 hours, and she gave us the whole story. Like the storytelling back in the Africa days. You tell the story, you pass it down. So when we went there thinking it's a new tourist destination, we had an awakening. We came back and started, now we're going to tell you about Black Wall Street. And we told all our people, and we started adopting that philosophy and say, you know what? We need to bring it back. And I'm telling you, it's a phenomenal. When you see that story, it's like, how in the world did it happen? And then number two, why is it that we don't know about it as a people? We're talking about, see this.
That I communicate with young people very, very well, and especially troubled ones. And at one time during the process of me doing my production, I had anywhere from sometimes 20 to 30 kids would show up every Wednesday from all over the DMV area to come to show their skills. Okay, and then at some point when I started going speaking at different schools, they would want to know how come all these kids was following. Now, my point of saying that is this: where I would go with the situation where I was talking about you coming down, one of the suggestions that I would make prior to us doing that every person that came in there had to bring one young person with them. Every person. Nobody should be allowed in there if they don't have one young person with them. And the reason why I'm saying that is in the process of us trying to establish that information. A lot of us who already have a little age on us and been in, we kind of set in our ways a little bit.
Sure, right.
We're going to be like, yeah, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow your electric bill is higher than what you anticipate. You know where you at. You kind of like at that point forgot about what we talked about. You're looking at the electric bill. But when you establish this information with a young person and give them that information and let them know that it really, really exists and it works, and also to let them know that this is the power of how you're going to survive.
Right.
Then we start to create that networking form that be able to continue to carry on the following day, because that young person is going to call you to try to find out.
Oh yeah.
If you
They
get them to
gonna
believe
keep you
it,
on point. Yeah.
they're going to keep you on point.
Yeah.
Which is going to be a very, very powerful thing. I have a young guy, his name about what he did, and I
Right.
laid him out too. I was like, look, next time just say it's a roast so we know it's about you, you know. But it was phenomenal. And he don't realize how powerful it was, because actually what he did, now I'm going to do it. He inspired me.
Well, that's what it's
all
all
right.
about. I mean,
Right.
it's some, the story talks about if what I do, what you do, inspires one other person, it was worth it.
Right.
I mean, that story that my living is not in vain. So we all have, I call it, we all have a story to tell. Most of us never tell our stories. Most of us live and die wishing we had.
Yeah.
So when you have the opportunity, tell your story. If it's a roast, be a roast. If it's about you showing off, show off. But do it.
Right.
Because someone in the crowd is going to be inspired to go to the next step.
Yeah. Yeah.
You might not know who it is.
Right.
You might not ever get the thank you, but you did something that somebody was touched, and that makes it worth the while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when he talked to me the following day. He asked me, "Well, Pops, what do you think about it?" I said, "I'm gonna be honest with you. I really thought it was a very, very unique thing what you did." I said I was really inspired. But how he lured everybody to come, he didn't tell nobody what it was. So all of us thought we was coming there to get some award. It's something. And the reason why I brought his name up, he's the type of young man that we got thousands of young females, thousands of them
And we
on
can
the
get,
street.
we can get 10% of them
Yeah.
to come together as one unity, one organized group. It's unlimited what it can do.
Yeah.
And it can be another movement in itself. 'Cause, as you mentioned, a couple things he could have did to make the affair even more of value. Had he had some team partners, they probably would have suggested it. Had he even included you, I'm going to do this,
Right.
you might have suggested that.
Right.
And that's why we need this network. Because
Exactly.
I can't think of everything. No
Right.
matter how wonderful I think it is, there can be something that says, wow, Dr. Saul, you could have did this too. But if I included you in the conversation, you would have said, how about add this in there? Then when it comes off, you say, wow, that was spectacular.
Right.
When are we going to do it again?
Yeah.
That's the action follow-up. Because many times we do things wonderful, one time, with no plans of continuing.
Yeah.
The next thing we would be doing is sitting down at the table like this and saying, what's the next step?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't leave until we had a plan.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
if I may, I'm committing
Ooh,
because
let me get that.
we're gonna.
Let me get
I'm
that.
telling you
Got
right now.
cameras and everything like that.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
There it is.
Because this is what you just
Woo,
said. It's
Jesus.
like if we had that, or this was brought out, and we had a mission outside of just going back. We were so afraid because of America that something bad was going to happen.
Yeah.
They wanted that to be our mission. Guess what? That was our mission, to make sure nothing happened. But that was the only mission.
Things just don't happen as quickly as
Yeah.
Yeah.
so we had to go through, remember,
Speak up.
that was in 1995, right? 1995.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We were babies.
Yes.
Yeah, actually,
We were still young.
Yeah.
I was still in my 30s, I think.
Yeah, it was way back then.
Yeah. Because I was there. I was down there too. And
I gotta get this so that I can sit on stage with you. I'm trying to
yeah,
tell
you
you.
bang, but put it together. Let's do it.
No, believe me, bro. You ain't gotta worry about it. I promise you, it will. Because it's like, this is just, we were talking about confirmation. You are a confirmation of something that I'm already in the process of doing. My son is 30. He'd be 31 this year. I want him to meet you. I want him to meet you because I want him to hear the dialogue.
Okay.
We're not disagreeing.
Oh no.
We're conversating.
This is positive
Right.
dialogue. And
No,
that's what we need. Yeah.
And that's what we got to understand, because even though we may not came out with the same answers, but we're going the same direction. And the vision is really the same vision.
There you go.
And that's what's important.
Guest has been a holistic sister that I have, and she came in and she dissected the food that we ate and talked to these women about their nutrition, because I'm harped on, you can do a business, but there's something else you're missing. You know, are you healed correct? Is your diet correct? Is your mind correct? You know, some of the women and some of the businesses that I've looked at that we don't even advertise are amazing. How do these people get to meet other people? You know, the next one that I have is going to be on April the 12th. And the gentleman that I have coming, his name is Tim Marvel. He is the founder of this institution that is Common Sense, and it's about vitamins. And he has all these lines of vitamin products. And he looks like he's about 45, 50 years old. He is 80 years old.
Oh, wow.
It's an amazing, I got a picture.
He is awesome.
He is off the chain. Now, your health has got to have something to do with you being successful in whatever you do. Whatever. And so I'm going to do that. It's gotten so big, I've even rented a place out. And so I'm going to have other vendors around, and I want to have a dialogue with him, and a dialogue with me. Because I'm just like what you're saying. And we got to start pulling some of this money out. I do not like to go to Walmart when I have to. You know, things like that. So that's what I've always wanted to do this. I've been scared to do it. Rachel's been pushing me.
Yeah, because you told me about it. In fact, you were supposed to be coming to Philadelphia at one point.
You're the gentleman.
Yes.
And now you get to meet me.
I was going to take y'all around and do this and that, and something happened. Okay, great. All
I
right.
haven't been able to get up there, but I'm willing to come up. I told Rachel road trip.
I was going to say, we need to make this a road trip.
Yeah. Well, come on. Well, you have your show on April 12th. We're having ours on April 13th. The real benefit of living is seek wisdom. That's why I go back to the I am. Find out who you are, who created you, why were you created. Then you'll start to find out that I can do all things. I can do anything. I can do everything. But then find the right people, the mentors, the supporters, people that will say, you know, I'm going to help you. I want to be your friend. I'm going to be your companion, your partner. And then work it together. And at the end of the day, when people come back and tell you your story, they're going to say, wow, that was a powerful person. That person gave us wisdom. Now you are inspired to carry the baton. The legacy is built. And that's, I think, where fathers, men are out to do. Leave a legacy for their children, grandchildren, in their communities, because everyone doesn't have children. Everyone doesn't have fathers. I mean, I've learned the hard way. So every man in the community became my father. I learned from them. I went to stores with them, went fishing, learned job skills. And what they taught me, I applied it right away. And I never disrespected them. So I became one of the youngest entrepreneurs in the community because as soon as I learned something, I did it. Because I was empowered that, well, God said I could do it. So who's going to stop me? He said I didn't need to have this piece of paper. I'm just going to do it. So coming back full circle to networking, part of the mission of the Spirit of a Dove, that's the name of the association, let us create our own certification. I'm sure you all know electricians, plumbers who live around the corner, and us and our families who never went to school, but they can build a house. But our society, this world we live in, will not give them a job. We know who they are. Let's come together. We certify them. We give them what they need to go out and do the work. Why do we want somebody else to give them the requirements they need and say, you don't know them? I know their work. So within the movement, a part of that is say, let's bring the doctors, the masters, the teachers, people who have that background, create our own source of certification. Nothing's stopping you from doing it. 'Cause we can have our own register of wills and register of this. What's stopping us? Us. So that my point was, education is so important, but I think sometimes we use it another crutch again to say if you're not educated, it's holding you back from doing certain things. No. With it, yes, it will give you opportunity, but it's not always necessary. Think of all the great leaders we had in life. Most of them never went fully educated, but they had the willpower, they had the desire, they had wisdom, and they went through the process and they just did things. They took action. So I do that double sword. Because when I go to these places and they many times say, they ask my name, sometimes say, yeah, Dr. Sauls, or something. Yeah, my name is Reggie. Because I don't want to think that, this is somebody who's so knowledgeable on so many things, we gotta respect what he says. No. I'm just like you and you. What you say is just important to me because whatever you say, I guarantee it's probably gonna be my next book. I learned something. I'm gonna put that piece in there. And then I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna come back and say, you know what? I like what you said. You wanna do something together? You wanna network? Because that's how it works. I said, if you say yes, let's do it. Right, Sister Rachel?
Ashe.
Okay, I say.
You said when you were speaking about God, and each individual, and she says that when we talk to the young people, we have to let them know who they are, that they're kings and queens. One of the things that, and I agree 100% is this: when we go back and we come in and we'll talk about, say, doctor, or we'll say lawyer, or whatever the case may be, people start to shun away from you in a way because they be like, oh man, he ain't gonna talk to me because I came out of prison. He ain't gonna talk to me because I didn't go to college. My approach to talking to young people, and it's harder for me to talk to adults because they're so judgmental. They'll look at me and they'll say, okay, maybe because I still got my hat on at the table, whatever the case, and we do that, or, because the way that I may talk or hold my hands, they'll think that, I think I'm all that. But with children, when we start to get them to understand what you were saying, where did you really come from? The image, which is God first. Things that when you talk about the network and the understanding, education and wisdom, that put you in a position of growth. Because what you start to find out is who you are based on the fact of you coming into this earth. What Oprah said yesterday. If you come into this earth and you don't understand your sole purpose, you're wasting your time.
Oh, yes, baby.
We had that lesson on Tuesday.
Yeah.
You gotta know who you are and your purpose.
Chicken stock.
And that makes a big difference. But I said that just to
Maybe I'll just pause for a moment. We thank you, Lord, for the food we're about to receive, and we thank you for those who helped prepare it. We pray, Lord, that it will be for strength and nourishment for our body. We pray that the dialogue that we have it will continue, and that the grace that we have and mercy with each other may be a light and a sight to all who come. Be with those on their way. Let it be a fruitful fellowship. And this we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Came in with the hat. PT is called Thompson. He was my partner in photography. Back in the day, Photogenic Studios and Photogenic Pageant is how we originally met. I was this congeniality in 1983. Yes, and then Edna, Adia, I met her on Facebook. And this is our first time meeting in person.
Great. Wonderful.
Real estate, right? She's gonna look for some property for me. That gorgeous pictures I be posting is coming from her. Beautiful land and everything, homes. So that's how we're networking. And these are all my lovely friends. So y'all talk about yourself. Say who you are. Zena.
Hi, Zena Gray. I am Rachel Pope's dearest and best friend for 31 years. We go a long way back, some wonderful times together. I'm not going to talk about the bad or the good, but from photogenic studios to the pageant shows to modeling, networking events, etc. Oh yeah, we go a
Don't
long
give
way
him no
back.
idea. Whoa.
We have some stories to tell. But I wouldn't trade it all for the world. She's inspired me, and she has a lot to do with who I am today. I love her dearly.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Boy,
And
anyway.
so, and this has been very inspiring, listening to you all speak, and it's just been wonderful. So I'm pleased to meet each and every one of you.
Okay, Rodney Grimes.
Yes, I'm Rodney Grimes with Phototiming Productions. My company is a company that provides services and mentoring, showcasing, and I'm a very, very dear friend of Rachel, who is a serious inspiration to me. I think she is like a phenomenal artist. This is her celebration, so we're not really going to talk about too much of me. I love you, Rachel.
Okay. And we have Salima Muhammad. Who are you? What you do and how you meet me?
I don't remember how I met you. But what I do is I wanted to put on the record that I run a women's leadership development business. And I do series of telling people about developing themselves through products called life products. When we talk about faith, freedom, information, and financial freedom, and starting your business, working yourself, making yourself a better leader in the community, no matter what you do. And so that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Trying to put that out there. My next series is April the 12th at the Art in Southeast Washington, D.C. I have tickets today to sell.
Yeah.
And so that's a little bit about what I do.
Okay.
And I met you many years ago.
Oh yeah, at the Holistic Slumber Party.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm going to continue on now. Okay, talk about yourself.
Paul Thompson, just turned 60 years old, play golf, photographer, and we do the whole 9 yards.
Okay, all right.
From photography to video. You can eat that. And we everywhere, but we're not everywhere until we're there for you.
That is too spicy.
That's all right. Promote yourself. Promote yourself. Loud.
Well, my name is India Thibodeau. I'm a licensed realtor auctioneer for the past 15 years. I provide residential, commercial, and investment services for buyers and sellers in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. We're also adding insurance, life insurance portfolios to our business as well this year. So I'm really excited about that, being able to help people not only purchase their first home, but be able to provide for them emergency funds, savings plans, that type of thing.
Wow.
So, India Thibodeau, helping you buy, sell, auction, and invest.
I like
I
that.
might try something, 'cause
And
I've
then
got a
we
feeling
have
they got back
Sky Sir West, right?
Sky Sire West, yeah,
Okay.
that's right. I'm a good friend of Rachel's. It's interesting because we met on Facebook as well. That wasn't really that long ago, but it seems like my wife and I have known her probably our whole life.
Yeah.
So, it's just that kind of spirit and connection. So we talked a long time on Facebook when we first met. Then we talked on the phone. It was probably about 3 hours.
Yes.
So, we have a lot in common. I'm a health facilitator, and I bring to the general global public cutting-edge research and discoveries that are far beyond what most people know, as well as I bring that to medical doctors and
Try to put this on.
holistic doctors that are looking for advanced ways to help people. My passion in that arena started when my wife was dying about 3 times in 1 year. about 8 years ago, and my father was dying of advanced stage 4 leukemia. And I was blessed to be introduced to a researcher with 40 years of 40-year body of knowledge and research behind the research they had. And they had come up with something natural that was medically grade research behind it, not just something somebody put together, that is actually in the physician's desk reference, in the pharmaceutical guide. Get that. We used that for 8 years. My wife is still working the job. She started working a month after we discovered that.
Wow.
My dad wasn't but a month and a half before the doctors, which had given up on him, were telling him he didn't have cancer anymore. So, needless to say, we've helped a lot of people with everything from cancer down to a scratch in the last 8 years. And recently, we discovered through someone in our cancer support group another breakthrough with 85 years of medical research behind it, but that's 100% natural as well.
Yeah.
And it supports our body on the DNA level.
Yeah.
So maybe later before we all go, I'll share with you all just a word, or I'll show you all a little bit of what they discovered. But that's what we're helping people with. And at this point, we're seeing, and this is amazing because the doctors, they're on the news, ABC, NBC, National Geographic, Time Life Magazine, the list goes on. But they're actually sharing that they're seeing things that just 2 years ago were totally impossible. We're seeing paraplegics walking, quadriplegics walking. We're seeing blind people seeing. We're seeing things that are on a level that is basically divine healing only. But we're seeing it through the body being supported by a supplement put together by this entire body of research. We will. And that's so my passion is it's simple. It's helping people not die prematurely as much as possible by all means necessary.
Yes.
Not suffer unnecessarily. So it's real simple.
Yes.
I'm not committed to any particular thing. I'm committed to whatever accomplishes those things.
Right.
So that's where I'm at.
Okay, wow. I'm hearing some new stuff. Okay, we come on down to
Debbie Brand.
Debbie Brown. Is it Deborah Brown?
It's Deborah.
Okay, but we call it Debbie.
Yes,
Go
my
for
friends call me Debbie.
it. Okay.
My associates, we'll talk about that later. I'm from Philadelphia, West Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I've lived there all my life. I met Rachel through Spirit of a Dove, and I've been with the Spirit of a Dove for a little over a year now, almost since its inception.
Okay.
It's taught me a lot. I am, my profession is a long-term disability claims examiner. I adjudicate claims for sick people. Everybody's sick that I deal with.
Wow.
So I had to be very compassionate all day, all week, which isn't a problem because I work with the youth, which is my first love.
Okay.
At my church, I work with children from 2 to 26.
Oh, wow.
Right now, my age group, the oldest is 13 right at this point.
Okay.
But and my goal is just to teach them about life,
Yes.
real things in life. Don't sugarcoat it. Just teach them how to live righteous.
Yes.
So, and I think if you do that, everything else will fall in place.
Yes. That's
And I'm
right.
so happy to be here in Washington with you guys.
We're happy to have you here. And then we
And
come
happy
on.
birthday.
Oh yeah, just like a month ago, and it still continues. Thank you. And we come on down to Paul Reginald South. Dr.
Hello.
Paul Reginald South. Give your
Dr.
plug.
Paul Reginald Siles. I'm an author, business coach, and entrepreneur. I met Rachel a couple years back doing a mastermind session when we was gathering entrepreneurs, talking about networking, the concept, and we've been friends ever since. She's since been a part of our Spirit of a Dove movement, and we're here in Washington to celebrate her launch of her art entrepreneur connection, as well as meet and greet with other people in the Washington, D.C. area who are passionate about networking. who want to expand what they're doing and to connect. So I'm great to be here, great to have met some wonderful people today, and we're looking forward to the dialogue continue. So once again, the Ministry of Networking is my book. Spirit of a Dove Movement is the association, and our goal is to get everyone connected so that we can all be in unity as one. Happy birthday. Congratulations, Sister Rachel.
Thank you. Wow. Okay. Where do I start?
Beginning.
Saying thank you for being here. It's been a long time coming for me to really bring this together of my supporters from the past way back to present today. And I've been wanting to do this thing, and I just, as I say, just do it. I'm doing it, and despite the weather, so it was a good day. And I just want to, I'm so bottled up inside right now, so just bear with me. I wanted to bring this together because it had to come to this day for people to know the true value of networking. I know how I network and the things that I've seen over the years of networking with everybody you done heard from meeting me back in the past in the 80s and so on. It hasn't changed for me. I give, and that's the way I am. I'm a giver. I don't look for anything in return because I know that the grace of God is upon me. And I just flow with what the destiny is supposed to be. And I walk right on into it. And then my life, boy, the things that I experience, just me being me. And when I'm able to sense those that don't want me to be me, I just move forward despite of. And he just placed people right in the community that you need to have. And I'm bringing this community together of the old and the new and the now so that you guys can come together and listen to what my endeavors are going to be from here on out. Because every month I'm going to try to do something like this to blend art and health, common ground together for people to stop stressing. That is my specialty, is relaxing. Relaxing your mind and your soul and how to balance yourself in all areas of life and live the good life the way God wants you to have it done. It's just like Brother Rodney Grimes is speaking over here, concerned about how it's supposed to be, concerned about the world and the way it's supposed to be God-like. He sent his image here for us to look at and mimic because this is the way he wants us to be. It's not about the things, it's about concern about here and here, mainly here, from the heart. And I give, I want people to give back the same way like I give. And to set an example for the artists, and I created a movement called the Artrepreneur Movement. It's about how to be a full-time artist and not go out what is meant for you to be the way you were created. Go find those people that think like you do. If you really put the intention out there, it would come. They would come to you. Just like my babies over here, the spirit of the dove, the masterminds, they think the same way. And I'm trying to still today really remember how we came together. Paul Thompson, he heard me on the radio or something like that. That's how I came to be here. But I have some people from other countries that want me to do exhibits, international tour. I can't do it by myself. I always know that. But the images that I have inside of me to do, I need to be in a different kind of zone to be connected with a higher power to make these things. I don't know it. I never took sculpture before, and it's always given to me spiritually. And everybody wanted to see what's the latest piece you done. What's the latest piece? It took 10 years for me to do this thing, and it's accomplished. It was on exhibit in North Carolina at a church. So I brought it here to the area, DC. You get to see it. So I'm kind of moving things along. You get to see it. Rodney's so excited to show this. So It's called The Hem of the Garment, and there's going to be a second version of this, and we all going to participate in twisting paper. I need to document this because the Hatch Fund organization selected me to raise $15,000 to put on my project, and this is the beginning of it. So I want you guys to be a part of this. This is out of newspaper. Yeah. And
You don't have to move it. I'm going to come back.
Rodney
He wants to walk around. He's been waiting to do this.
You've been waiting for
His greatest moments.
that piece.
Oh, Rachel.
So
I haven't seen the red piece.
no, you haven't.
Hold still, right.
There's a part two.
Let me turn around so you can get it.
I want to get this.
There's a part two to that. So all that you see was spiritually given to me. How to make it.
Turn around.
Congratulations.
So I need you guys' support.
She got a lot of brain back there.
Notice the arm, the sleeves.
Oh, Rachel.
It's great.
Isn't that something?
Huh?
See the
I mean, the spirit comes out of it.
Yeah.
Yes. You got to look
Look at the
even from the
sleeve.
back.
See the sleeve?
Oh, so that's the
Touch the hem of the garment and the sleeve. That's the hem of the garment. Bring it back. Turn it around. The other way.
That is great.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Take my hat off to you.
Congratulations.
You know, Rodney can wait.
I know he could wait. He jumped before he could get there. He's so excited. And he jumped his story. Okay, so thank you, Rodney. So what I'm gonna do is write my little story of how that came about, the experience of getting to that part. So when I launched the fundraiser, everybody gonna get the website, and I'm gonna need to raise the $15,000 in 45 days. That's what they the highest they give for the first time raising your project. Then after that, once they see that you launch it faster than 45 days, they put you in the front and promote you, and you can get to raise as much money as you want for any artistic project. So this is just for artists only, and for the artists that's out there, I want them to know that this exists for you. So once I send it, I want everybody to put it out there so that people can bid, you know, and they get little perks. So I'm going to be making perks throughout the whole year, along with making creations like this. And every time when you get with me with my events, everybody can participate in twisting newspaper. And so I'm supposed to go to Paris. The gentleman named Mr. Zach Gardner is a fashion designer. You guys, if you see my Facebook, you will see his name, see his lovely outfits. He has a gallery and lounge together that he's going to exhibit my work. Cameroon in Africa, Jojo, he's another artist here. In his country, his whole community got together and supported him, and all you get to do is see JoJo on the street of DC painting these lovely, big, beautiful women with bright colors. So he's bringing Paris to DC, that's what he calls it, and people always come up to him. They sell this piece is like $150, but it seems to be worth way more than that. But his community provide everything that they need. I'm asking you guys to be my community, and this is what's going to keep me going. And I do, in the little packages you guys have, there's some little forms, 2 forms, concerned about how can I help you, and the other was concerned about how you can help me. And I have the list of everything. So by the end tonight, I need to collect those. Then I get back with you individually. So that's it. I'm kind of summing it all up so we can eat. And I appreciate you guys. And it's going to get better and better. Is that a word?
If you want it to be.
I heard it on TV. Okay, so
Well, congratulations.
thank you.
Everyone, let's give her a hand. Magnificent.
We have Ayo just snuck in here. I couldn't see because of the light. This is my girlfriend Ayo Kende. I want you to speak and talk about who you are, how we met.
You're on Candy Camera.
You're on camera.
Put the light on. Go put the light on.
Okay.
She doesn't mind the light.
That's Ayo.
Get a good close up of this.
So what do I have to talk all the way over there?
Yes.
I do?
Yes, you
So
do.
I gotta talk loud.
Yes.
All right. My name is Ayo Handy Kendi. I met Rachel, a really wonderful friend,
Yeah.
a long time ago now. I can't even remember how many years. Probably about 7, 8.
It's longer than
Right.
that. I would put 10 in it.
Maybe 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. And it was interesting how we met. I went to a health fair, and I had been hearing about this artist named Rachel Pope and her art sculptures. And I knew Andy Evans. I'd known Andy Evans for maybe about 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've known Andy for a long, long time. And Andy kept mentioning me Rachel Pope. And I saw something in a PG County Gazette maybe about Rachel Pope. And this name kept coming up. And at the health fair, I just walked in this little small room, and I saw this beautiful sculpture. It was made out of paper, and I was admiring how beautiful the sculpture was. And I saw the name Rachel Pope. And I said, oh, wow, I get a chance to meet this Rachel Pope whose name keeps coming up. And I think I went over and I saw Andy. And Andy said, you know, I've been telling you about Rachel Pope. And I said, yeah, I really would like to meet her. And I think Andy introduced me to Rachel that day. We just instantly hit it off. Like two people who've been knowing each other for years. And we've been kind of hanging out together since. She's been a partner. We've had a studio that we share. We have shared some very personal experiences.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We've done a lot of healing work together. And we're good girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good girlfriends.
So for those that don't know, tell them what you express your teaching in your healing.
Okay.
It's an amazing thing.
Yes.
I'm a breathologist. I'm blessed to be the founder of the concept called breathology. I'm a transformative practitioner. I do everything around breath, from laughter yoga to movement with breath for stress management, senior yoga movement. I do Reiki, I do sound healing. I love the breath. Rachel loves the breath. I think that's another reason why, we just connected really tight. And I've been very blessed. I have a book called The Power of the Breath. We're about to re-author it. We have DVDs. And I'm also blessed to be the founder of a holiday called Black Love Day.
Yeah.
Good.
That's
I'm
right.
an organizer. And
Yeah.
speaker, and Rachel and I currently share a radio show. She's hosting on Inner Light Radio. I'm also hosting on Inner Light Radio. My show is called the Sagey Baby Boomer Show. Because we say we're not aging, we're sagey. We're growing wiser as we age.
That is true.
And I'm very excited because I started on Inner Light, and we were able to encourage Rachel and Dr. Kay to be a part of the Inner Light family. And now we're sharing product B. We're part of the isogenic family. So, yeah, we've shared a lot.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
See, I don't know what this gonna be. Dr. Sal. Hey, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Yabba dabba doo. Okay, we ready now.
Okay, I just want to get everybody's attention for 1 second. I want to say first, it was first wonderful meeting everyone. Unfortunately, we got to dash back to the train to get back to Philadelphia. But we came down to help celebrate Rachel's birthday. We know it's past. But if you know the history of birthday, a birthday is every day. Because every day you get a day older.
That's right.
In addition to that, we wanted to find out about her launch. And it's a beautiful piece. We all know it's beautiful. As we had a conversation earlier, the question is, what are we going to do about it now?
Yeah.
How are we going to help this movement collectively come together in unity, network it, so that everybody knows about it? If we don't do it, they'll still be sitting there. So, on behalf of Spirit of a Dove, representing myself and Debbie Brown, we have a birthday card, which is traditional, but in the card is cash money. Money to go towards the first part of the pledge to your project. We didn't know about the forms, we just brought the cash. So use this however you desire for the project. We will take these forms back to get the rest of the group to send it down, support you, because it's all about supporting one another. And in our motto to our organization is that it's not what you get, it's what you give. So we want to encourage everyone tonight, if you're here, if you're on the video, support Rachel's Hope while you can. The worst thing you can do is when it's time for her to transition, to come to the altar and say, I knew her. You know her now. Help support what she's doing and be a part of the movement. So again, congratulations. All right? And we will be back to celebrate other movements because Sister Rachel said, this is the beginning. Each one of us here has a project working on. We want to be able to do the same for everyone. Whatever your project, whatever your passion, that's what the unity is all about. So invite us to come down. Let us know what you're doing, and of course, come on up and see us. All right? Thank you for your time, and we hope everybody enjoyed themselves, but you're going to have a party tonight, so you're going to have a lot of fun.
So we're going to wish our friends a safe trip, and appreciate you guys coming. Come back here. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll give you some.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Scott taking y'all.
Everybody got handouts, and also for those who came in late, I'm the author of the book, The Mystery of Networking. Anybody like a copy? I have a few copies. They're $15, but tonight, because you are friends of Spirit of a Dove, it's only 10. So if you're interested, see me right now. I'll sign it. In the meantime, I'm looking for us to do some great things in the next few weeks. Okay?
Did you take your pen?
You want to get yours very
I
well.
want my book autographed.
All right. Do you have a book yet? Okay, let me get the books out.
It was right.
Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. You went on and did the thing, didn't you, though? You my Negro. That's what? That's a real Negro. They had to do that, man. This ain't white boys don't do. That's a Negro move. I'm trying to say. She did like that. She showed the. Everybody used to get the little boxes of candy. Remember little things say, "I love you." You give it to a girl and you're like 4 of you. Did you have a little sweetheart that you thought was cute? I had this little girl in my class, she was cross-eyed. I never knew she was looking at because she would wave. Like this. Okay, so you didn't go to He went to Jared. Did you buy it on the shopping channel? No, because you ever seen things on the shopping channel? You ever notice that they look bigger? Because I'm going to buy my daughter a bracelet. Yeah, it looked good, you know, and when I asked her if she could get the bracelet. It was a toe ring by the time she was... See, if you get it, you got to buy the magnet. It looks big. Oh, look at the size of it. Look at the stone in it. You'd be like, only got 3,000 left. Jesus Christ, let me get some money. It works. I mean, because it's about designer, you know. Thank y'all. You've been a great crowd. I got to keep going. We have great shows every week. We got great comics. We got great comedians tonight also. Some of the guys we get, we're lucky, we're blessed in D.C. because some of the top comics live in Washington, D.C. So they've been supporting us by showcasing their talent here at the club. And we appreciate that. And I'd like to bring up my other partner in crime, the same guy that brought me up. Also one of the top comics. You also may catch him on the show with Huggy Lowdown and Chris Paul at the Improv just last weekend, and he's also on the road with him on a regular basis. One of the top comics also working out D.C. Let's have a man from my main man, Mr. Gregory H. Poe.
Thank you very much. Those that clapped for me, I was watching. Hope y'all been bothered with clapping. That's good. Happy Black History Month. Let's say that. Everybody, happy Black History Month. As well. And if you need me to sign something, you get credit for being here. That'll be good. That always works. It's good, boy. That's what we need to do, boy. But we do the holidays. It's good. And we're celebrating a lot of things. Got a lot to celebrate, man. We really do. Rachel is celebrating her birthday. And anybody in that age group, 50th, 40th, 51, she is. I just celebrated my 51st, by the way. Thank you very much. 8 years ago, but who's keeping count? Nobody at all, boy. So getting a little old, man. Getting up there, man. But I don't mind, man. Some of y'all getting old, too, just don't know you're getting old. This is how you can tell if you're getting old now. You tell how old you're getting by the stores that excite you. You know what I'm saying? How many folks love Walmart? Be honest. Clap up if you love the Walmart. Anybody love Walmart? Love Walmart? You know what I mean? Your ass is getting old. That's all it is, man. Remember when you were a kid? Remember your parents used to take like Toys R Us or one of the toy stores? Remember how excited you used to get as a kid in the toy store? Oh, you hitting the bat and ball, man, running around a skateboard, playing with the slinky, man. You playing with the yo-yo. You run like you need Ritalin, right? You're attention deficit because you're excited, you're young. Get a little older, man. Your dad take like sporting goods. Fellas, man, your dad used to take in sporting goods stores, man, Irving's or, remember that? Remember how excited you used to get in sporting goods? Oh, you throwing a football, catching a softball, kicking a soccer ball, jumping on a trampoline. You playing with polo equipment. No, you ain't got no horse at home. You just excited because you're young, man. I know I'm getting old, man. A couple weeks ago, I'm over at the Home Depot, the hardware store, right? I got excited. Hammers and nails and ladders and paint. Is that mulch I smell? You mean I can spackle my whole kitchen with this one bucket? I'm excited about getting old, man. 2 days ago, I looked through the window at the medical supply shop. I got excited. Respirators, walkers, and bedpans. You mean I can take a shit without leaving my room? Excited about getting old, boys. Trying to do stuff to stay young, though. You got to do stuff to keep yourself young. You know, I do it each and every couple of times a week. I go down to the nursing home, right? Hang out down there, right? They call me the kid. I jog over and get them pudding, you know what I mean? It's a lot of fun, boy. Trying to stay in shape, though. You guys look fairly healthy in here, too. Some healthy folks looking around. I've been still playing ball, still playing basketball. You guys still playing ball? Still running ball? Basketball? Not all? No? Kevin Anthony? We know he's lying. He's coming up next week. Yeah, I'm still playing ball. I play once a week with guys my age. Right? Like, I'm not taking no chances, right? Because guys my age, we know we got nothing to lose. You know? Right? We got nothing to prove. We know we ain't going to the league. Most we can hope for is to come back next week and play again. You know, young guys always argue about who got next. We argue about who ain't gonna play. Right? I played last game. You better get your ass up in there, right? I called next on the bench, move down. Playing out there with us, man. Every injury, not only is a career ending, could be life-threatening, right? This guy got hurt the other week over there playing with us, man. Somebody tripped him up, man. He fell down and started rolling, right? Rolled off the court, down the hill, right to his car, got him, drove himself right to the emergency room, right? We ain't seen him since. Well, we saw him Thursday at his wake. And he still looked good. He looked decent. He was a decent looking guy. So what you gonna do? How many folks glad to be away from the kids for just one night? If you're happy, just some separate. Look, they bring the closet parents out there, man. You love them, but don't they get on your damn nerves? Don't they beg all the damn time? Don't they? Kids beg so much, little hands look like cups. That's true. I know, man. I got 5 sons at home, man. All I can make is boys. I'm lucky to be alive, ain't I? 5 big begging ass sons. A couple of them are my size, y'all. One of them's my age. I don't know how the hell that happened, right? Dad, can I have $5? Get your old ass up out my house. Should we go to high school together? This man from my biology class pretend to be a dependent, man. My kids will not leave the house either. You ever got grown kids still in your house? I think they wait. Yeah, what is with that, man? I think they waiting for me and my wife to leave or something, man. I already know when I get home late tonight, all 5 of my sons gonna be there. Sprawled all out around the living room. They got 5 of their buddies over, sprawled up down the hallway. A couple of girls in the kitchen. I don't know these people. It's like walking through the alley. You know what I mean? My wife never used the buddy system just to try to cover me. Sweetie, I'm going for a sandwich. I tried to sneak down the kitchen late one night to get a bite to eat, man. My wife had already gone to bed. I looked down in the hall, man. 3 of my sons are huddled together, whispering and looking my way, right? I ducked back in my room, saved my life, because I got robbed in my den 2 weeks ago. And one of my sons, I know which one did it, because I bought him that ski mask 2 Christmases ago, right? How trifling is that, man? One of my sons came in one day, had his chest poked out to him. I'm going to Navy. I'm almost thinking good, right? I'm going to Navy. Gonna find out he meant Old Navy. He come back about an hour later with a bag of jeans. You don't get your crazy ass up out my house, man. So can't get him to do no work around the house, man. What's with big grown kids won't do no work around the house? You know what I mean? I try to get my son to help me paint the whole bathroom. Something simple. Help me paint the whole bathroom. This man faked an aneurysm. You know what I mean? He fell out, man. And I had to take him to the hospital. We in the emergency room 3 hours for the attending physician will come out and say, Mr. Poole, you know, your son is an asshole. I went crazy. I'm not paying you no $200 for that. I knew he was an asshole up on him. And they say, hey, Mr. Poole, we see where he gets it from. Wait, honest, you're an asshole too. You're a mess. You imagine how hard it is raising 5 black sons? You know how many AAU basketball games I've been to, man? How many Pop Warner football games I've attended, man? Track meets, concerts, PTA meetings, hearings, sentencings, acquittals. How much bond I done spent with 5 black sons, man. Badass kids. No worries, boy. Listen, we got a great show, man. We got a couple of guys that stopped by, man, and gonna bless the stage, man. And we're gonna get everybody on our email list so we can let you know, man. Each time we put up a comedy show, man. But come on, keep it going. Show your appreciation there, Mr. Roger Mercick.
Roger Mercer.
So anybody see Maury? Anybody see the Maury Povich show yesterday? You see Maury yesterday? What, y'all got jobs or something? Showing off in here. Have you ever watched those shows, Maury or Steve? Is it just me, or does Maury have the most sophisticated lie detector apparatus ever built, right? You know, until you've been lying. How many times you've been lying about some shit he might not even asked you about? It was Lisa was on there yesterday, man, and Lisa was convinced Mike, her husband, had been getting out on her during the relationship. So they gave Mike the lie detector. I said, Mike, we asked you, during the time you've been married to Lisa, have you ever had sex with another woman? Mike, you said no. The lie detector determines you're telling a lie. You had sex with more than 3 other women, 2 monkeys and a man. I said, that's some bullshit, Mario. I said, well, Lisa's crying. Oh, Mike, a man, how could you? Like the 2 monkeys was okay. You know, were they circus monkeys, kind of alluring with makeup? What was it? Here, well, the lady hit, lady up right up in, I think it's Silver Spring area, hit the Mega Million. Hit Mega Million for several $1 million, man. She got excited, rushed home, told her husband, honey, I just hit the lotto, get the bags packed. And he got excited. What's that pack for? Hot weather, cold weather? She said, don't matter, just pack all your shit and get out of here.
That was funny.
Did me well. Fellas tell the same joke. Just it's a couple, older couple, around me and Rachel's age, just sitting around and around the house, and the wife turns to the husband and said, honey, if I were to die, would you remarry? And the husband said, oh, honey, I don't want to do this and that. She said, no, I'm just curious, if I were to die, would you remarry? So, you know, I guess if you were to die, I'd mourn for an appropriate amount of time, and then possibly I would remarry. Oh, yeah, would your new wife live in our house? All right, honey, well, if I had the house, yes, she'd live here with you. Yeah, would she sleep in our bed? Well, honey, once again, we'd be married then, right? So, yeah, she'd sleep in the bed next to me. Yeah, would you play golf with her? Oh, no, honey, I guess if she wanted to play golf, I'd play golf with her. Yeah, would she use my clubs? No, honey, absolutely not. She would not be able to use your clubs. Why? Well, because she's left-handed. All right. Kind of like a dog. On the stage, man. You guys are going to enjoy this guy. Let me tell you a little bit about something about him, man. He's one of the DC legends of comedy, man. He was on the original HBO Def Jam back when Martin Lawrence hosted it, man. You can see him on the best of Def Jam. He still gets those runs. I guess he's getting royalties from that as well. But he's one of the favorites, man. He stopped by to do some time for us. Please welcome to stage Mr. Kevin Anthony, y'all. Come on, make him feel welcome. Mr. Kevin Anthony. Keep it going until he hits stage. That's just protocol. That's what we do.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Make some noise. All right.
All right.
Rhythm and rhyme, rhythm and motherfucking rhyme. Y'all might notice that this show has been long as a motherfucker and late as shit. I guess that's a Black History show for you. I'm a little nervous. I never worked on a big stage like this before. Y'all drink up. It's Rachel's birthday, and even if it wasn't shit, I'm gonna drink anyway. They say don't drink and drive. I say fuck that. How I'm supposed to get home? They say drinking never solves any problems, but then again, neither does milk. Fuck y'all. Some of these jokes just for me. The ones y'all like, I don't give a fuck. It ain't enough of y'all to destroy my career. They must have advertised this motherfucker on one flyer. Just pass it around. I see people. Hey y'all, I'm having a good time. Shit, I love Black History Month. That means I ain't got to work. And shit, I don't try to work too much anyway. Working is strenuous. But I like this job because I can drink, smoke. I gotta give up that damn reefer though, cause I fucked around, smoked a half a joint and ate the other half. You know that munchies is a motherfucker. So I got to give up that marijuana, I really do. Be hanging out with my white friends and shit, you know, like Roger, he won't give you acid. Some little shit look like a booger. I said, no, that's a booger. Ain't no damn acid. I know a booger when I see it. No, you put it on your tongue. No, fuck it, you put it on your tongue. That's a booger. You know, damn acid. And you know, I was born and raised in a little drug, yeah, I was born there. So I know all about drugs, you know. I don't do cocaine as much as I used to. That's right, I lost everything. House, car, wife, kid. Oh shit, I gotta stop, my nose hurt. And you know, Greg was talking about getting older now, and I'm getting older now, and you know, I found out that, you know, I used to be scared of big dogs, right? But now I'm afraid of little dogs because them motherfuckers is fast. And you know, they bite you and then they run, and you older now, you can't kick this motherfucker because he be ducking and shit. Because you older now. See, a big dog, you can fight this motherfucker. Little dog will tree your ass. And it's embarrassing that you, my age, and a motherfucking chihuahua got you on top of a mailbox, screaming like a bitch. Ah, please get him, get him. Little motherfucker. And see, it's because, you know, I'm older now. Because you ever tried to catch a little kid about 4 or 5 years old, and that motherfucker's legs is running, and you be trying to chase, and then you try to threaten him. If you don't slow your ass down, I'm gonna kill you when I got you. You gonna get hit by a car. You ever try to take something from the little motherfuckers? Give me that shit. You better stop and hand it to me. Cause you older now, you can't do shit like that. But I'm like Greg, I do hang around the motherfucking nursing home. Cause it's easy to get laid in the nursing home. Cause Granny's ass ain't going no further than this. And I'll be right behind her. Come here, Granny. In the nursing home, shit. Y'all might notice I'm talking to stage right because ain't nobody on stage left. I'm originally from Washington, D.C. Most people call me Little D.C. That stands for Dark Criminal Suspect Since Birth. I'm the kind of brother that'll steal your shit and help you look for it. I thought I'd point that out to you. So watch me as I move through the crowd. Roger was up here talking about marriage. I was married for 3 grueling ass months. I was married to my wife, her mother, the baby, and the baby's father. Not only was my wife and her mother talking shit, the baby started talking shit. I'm driving my car and the baby saying, "You ain't my daddy." I said, "You ain't my daughter. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do either." I pulled into McDonald's. She said, "Can I have something from McDonald's?" I said, "I ain't your daddy." Got me a Happy Meal, all you can eat for $2.99. Want a bite? Psych. Don't judge me. This is not your child. And I annulled all of them. Her mama, and her daddy. Got rid of them all. Because women crazy. They be asking you all kinds of crazy. "What you doing?" "Nothing." "You did that yesterday." Well, shit, I wasn't finished. "Do I look fat in this?" What the mirror say? They be trying to set you up and shit. I was over there at the bar and shit. I brought this woman a drink. I said, "Go ahead, baby. Here, drink this till I'm cute." She said she gonna need another one. What kind of shit is that? Women be fucking with me, boy. And I've been dating all kinds of women. I've been dating little slim women and shit, but you know, they wear shit that, you know, slim women can't wear, like a thong. You need an ass to wear a thong. Cause your string ain't supposed to be dangling and shit between your legs. If you got on some high heel shoes that don't fit and all in front of the TV while the Super Bowl on. "I'm ready for you, daddy." Gosh. Because women are very romantic. You ever took a bath with a woman? Anybody, brothers, by a round of applause, you ever took a bath with a woman? Just me and you? We the only 2 clean brothers in here. Women are very romantic about that. They got bubbles, candles around the tub. See, if brother take a bath, all we need is some hot water, some Ajax, and some shit. If we want some bubbles, we just move our legs or fight in the tub, and we got bubbles. But women got bubbles. She tell you, come on, baby, get in the tub. I got bubbles. Then see, women take baths in some hot ass water. Yeah. And they done put this motherfucker bubbles over there, cause they done camouflage this hot ass water. And then she say, get your sexy ass in this tub. And you be seeing breasts with bubbles and shit on it, and you be like, I'm getting in this motherfucking tub. And you stick your fucking foot in them bubbles, and that bitch be cooking. And she be like, get the rest of you in there. And you be like, shit. And steam be coming off your foot, and you look to the toilet and put it out. She say, get your ass in this tub. I say, I'm getting in there with this fine motherfucker. But I'm gonna blow these bubbles. Try to find out how I'm gonna get in there. Women, motherfucker, you ever took a shower with a woman? And she be all up under the water, you be in the back of the shower, cold as a motherfucker. Will you tell me, will you wait till, when the fuck I'm gonna get under the water? How they hit your ass in the back with some soap? And then they give you that little white thing, and I say, no, I don't wash my nuts with that. You better give me a washcloth. That'll scratch me up. I'm not messing with that. Women are trip, boy, and they always try and do something romantic, but it always fucks us up.
Oh my God.
Take them out to dinner, and I've taken a couple of little, you know, I ain't ashamed to say it, we family, they was from the projects. And I took her to a nice restaurant like this that had, you know, real tablecloths. And I said, go ahead, baby, order what you want. She dug it. You know, I eat just like a bird. I said, yeah, I know what kind of fucking vulture. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a ball. Rachel, happy birthday. God bless you. Hopefully I'll get the $20 they promised me.
Come on, give another hand for Mr. Kevin Anthony. Also, Mr. Roger Mercer, give him another nice hand. And give my partner Greg Poole and myself a nice hand. Thank y'all very much for supporting the comedy. And we'll be here every Saturday. We look to be going 2 or 3 shows starting in about another couple of weeks. So check out for us. Don't forget to come back and see us. Tell everybody about us. Thank you a lot. Happy birthday to Rachel and all the folks coming out tonight. We're here every Saturday. Come back next time as my guest also. Thank you. Thank you.